what we're looking for is, can you make the ball come over here? And do you play some back row? Yeah. See how her left shoulder drops? Okay, she's keeping this nice, low and controlled. Okay, can you switch knees? Okay, she keeps her left shoulder dropped. With either foot forward is irrelevant. She gets the angle. Okay, she gets her shoulders in position. Relaxed shoulders, they're not tensed up. Okay, and she pushes her platform forward. She does not have to swing her arms across. She does not have to help it up. She pushes her platform forward. So we talk about that a lot. Just push your platform forward, and the ball's going to do it. None of my players play golf, so it doesn't make much sense. But if you're a person who's a converted athlete and is now coaching volleyball, if you think about it in a golf club, you're taught not to swing up. Okay, the degree of the club is what's going to make the ball go higher or lower. It's the same as passing. Whatever angle you push forward. So when we're doing a lot of things like rolling balls through our players, I encourage really low passing. Really low passing, because then when the speed picks up and the serves become more live, okay, the ball won't be skying up to the ceiling. I was at a high school practice last week recruiting a kid, and she was, their whole team they did a butterfly drill, and the passes were all fine, and then all of a sudden live serving came, and the passes were around the ceilings because kids were trying to help the ball up when it wasn't necessary. So, push your platform. The other reason I like this rule a lot is she's comfortable in either direction. Some of your players might look really awkward to one side or the other. Okay, they might be really comfortable. Can the next person go? Do you play a lot of back row? Some row? Some, okay. See if, here, let's go on this side. Make it come. Push your platform forward. So, I would say she's helping it up a little bit. And I would encourage you to push, try and pass it to me lower. And when you do that, your shoulders will naturally stay down instead of coming up. So a lot of times shoulders come up. You say relaxed shoulders. I like to watch passers from behind and see if their shoulders tense up. So let's see if she likes the ball on her left hip. That's a good job pushing forward. Okay, relax their shoulders now. Tighten them up. Okay. Let's switch legs. Okay, and if you can find which side your passers like it better, that can help them in passing. So let's fast forward here for a second. Okay, let's get two passers, one in the 6 zone in the middle of the court, one in the 5. Okay, we scouted ourselves one year. This is 4 years ago when I was at Ohio University, and we had each player watch their own passes every Monday. So over the weekend, the 4 players who passed would come in, and I had them grade their passes. If it was on their left, what did they get? A 3, a 2, a 1. If it's in the middle, what did they get? If it was on their right, what did they get? And I had them do that over the course of 6 weeks. And it was really interesting to see that, a lot of people taught left side, clubs, maybe they can tall left side, but they might be better to their right. And so we had a situation where this person was way better to her left, and this person was way better to their right. So our serve receive pattern, we evolved into about this. So if somebody served it to the sideline, this player was as happy as a clam. And if somebody served it to this big gap in the court, I was better to my left. These two were happy as a clam. Okay, I don't even know what that expression means. Why our players even happy, I have no idea. Okay, but if you can find your player's comfort level, right, work with them. Move stuff. I see so many high school games where no adjustments are made in 3-hour cross, or even club games. I even see collegiate games where nobody's changing their spacing based on a server. Okay, so try, when you watch your players pass, what are you watching for? You probably have a technique you like, you probably have something, but tracking and vision matter. They matter a lot. Where somebody wants to take a ball. If I want to take a ball to my left, I'm going to come in here. And I'm going to hope somebody serves it to my left. And if you ask your players what they like better, they might get it wrong. they're 50-50 on at that age if they actually know what they like better. But if you start rolling balls over and over again, to their left, and then to their right, you can maybe get a feel for that. And that can maybe, again, help you pass better and help you win as a team. In terms of some of the basic stuff we're going to do with passing, so we like that warm-up. If you're younger, if you have JV, or if you're a middle school coach, I don't know what's required to be here. I a lot of times will recommend like a movement type of series in their warm-up where they get a lot of touches and they're working on moving efficiently. So let's have somebody, all three of you can go in left back there. There's one right after another. And can I borrow a target? Guys to the, perfect. That guy's good. Well, actually, both of you kind of hang out because we might end up using both of you guys. Okay, so I'm going to try and work with them on a simple footwork pattern and pushing their platform forward. I'm going to have you go right, left, right, right, left, right. I'm going to throw a ball here, and I'm going to throw a ball there. Again, this is very simple stuff, but I did two Catholic school clinics this week, grades 5 through 8, and I had them do this without a ball, and then I had them do it with a ball, so that they could try and learn just efficiencies and movements. Left, right, left, forward, now I'm going to push back, right, left, right, left, right, push back, short, push back, short, push back. Right, so we're just going for efficiency of movements. Okay, very controlled entry. Okay, nothing too stressful. Oops, I forgot, my bad. Good, okay, again, another simple, just beginning drill. Working on shoulder dropping. Okay, so now you're gonna pass the ball. You can start here, let's pick this line. You can pick any line, doesn't matter, right? Because you might have 50 of them. Okay, I'm going to drop it. Don't move. I'm going to roll it right to your left. And I want you to drop your shoulder, pass to the middle. Then shuffle, 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 sideline, right shoulder drop. Okay? And when we're doing this, we're watching for the shoulders dropping, staying relaxed. And again, just efficiency and movement. This is very simple. And in reality, can you throw this first one? Then just drop it in here. Check in on it. Perfect. To the left. Good. Shuffle, shuffle to your right. So drop that shoulder, push the platform forward. Shuffle, shuffle to the other shoulder. Good. Again, a nice, as simple as can be, warm up for movements. Okay, then you can switch directions and do it back. Okay, so you can do 5 or 6 players come this way and do it, and then they work back. So now I'm going me first. Make sure we're good. So if you only have half a court because you're working on something else over there, this is a nice shuffle movement, pushing the platform forward. One thing I would encourage your players to do in passing, I think Trudy mentioned this in her on-court presentation, was their head was very still. Okay, when we're moving, we want to keep our head on our swivel. If you have players who are bobbing up and down, one of the things you could ask them is, when you try and hit a softball, are you doing this with your head? No, you want it in a level plane so your vision stays normal. So keep those heads still, those shoulders relaxed, and push those platforms forward. Okay, let's work for a second on seam passing. So give me a 5 and a 6 zone passer and one person waiting to come out. Okay, and after each play, you guys are going to rotate. So you go to off, and go here, just a little circle, okay? And in the middle of the sheet, I have a little diagram, I think, of passing the seams. Okay, as a general rule, those seams are efficient in movement and in your pattern. So you have short and you have deep. And so before they line up for any passes, they would look at each other and they'd say, I got your short, and you would say, I have your deep. So you guys, as you do this, I'd like you to say that each time, please. And if I'm doing it on the same side of the net, I'm going to throw it like this. And if I'm going over the net, I'm probably going to roll it. Okay, good, good. Each time, ball here. Good. Get you short, I got your feet. A little men's net here through the line. Good. So good, they're going through. Good, good, good. Okay, who gets that ball? Right? Who should get that one? Middle back should. Because, here's why. Although you have short and you have deep, you still have to be responsible for a ball in front of you because that's a really long distance to go. Okay, so there's areas of gray. Who gets this one? You know, well, we'll see. You know, if it's coming from 50 feet away and you want to take it, the short person can always call it first. If they steal it from you, that's okay. The rule is typically the short passer can never take a step back to steal a ball. They can always cut in front and take what they want, but they can't step back. In our gym, we have big outside hitters with big hands. I'm guessing most of you don't have those, I understand that. They're not allowed to step backwards and use their platform. They step laterally and use their hands. But setting with your hands, taking that first ball takes bigger hands than probably many of the players that you guys have. Let's just do a couple more in the seam. Ball here. Oh, my bad. Good. Get your short, I got your deep. Good. Shuffling through, heads level, shoulders relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Head level, head level, head level. As a coach, we can change our angle. Okay, these guys are getting a different look then. And these guys are pros, they're about to go to college, or they're in college doing this stuff. So they're making this, oh, there we go. So I would say be aggressive and go ahead and keep going and take it. Okay? They're making this look pretty easy. Oops, sorry. I'm really good. Ace. They're making this look pretty easy. And hopefully, if you guys are working on this enough, you get kind of the same thing going. Good job. All right, now let's go to the 6-1, please. Okay, now, on your sheets, if you look, as a server, from here to here, middle back has the short, left, I guess you're right back, the one zone passer has the deep. Okay, so we're going to call those seams out right away. Ooh, tough ball, tough ball. Okay, they tend to want to cheat and get closer together. Okay, so then you do one of those, and then you catch them cheating. Okay. Oh, there we go, spread back out, thank you. Okay, so you create some space and they work on the... Now, do you remember the ball that I said, ooh, tough ball, okay? That move that was needed was right, left, right. What did we just work on in warm-ups? That's right. Right? So your hope is if you're passing and creating spaces, that you can essentially get to any move in 3 steps. Okay, now their legs might not be as long, depending on age, things like that, but then maybe it's shuffle, right, left, right. Okay, so you're trying to create a rhythm of passing. We call it 1, 2, 3. We even, when we do some roller stuff, we would say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We make them just get in a rhythm in their head so that all these moves we practice show up when it's live. Okay, now the one thing that switches on your sheet, if you look, the seams stay the same in most situations except one. Except one situation, and that is when the serve is coming from the left side of the court. That seam that those guys were just doing switches. Okay, so now you've got short and you've got deep. Okay, and then again, it makes the most movement and angle of the ball sense to make that switch. What about when the server's here? Here. I don't know. They have to figure that out. Okay, they have to decide before the play. No, I'll take it. No, you take it. You don't want them like, oh, well, I didn't know because she was here. Before each play, if they're saying, I've got short, I've got deep, they'll determine in advance.